Mm-mm, mm-mm. Are we live? No countdown screen. No countdown screen today. We just gonna be talking. I'm just gonna be talking. We're live, live and in check. We're live and in check. Let's see. Dog Check Channel live. Let me go share it around. Shedeur Sanders, Dylan Gabriel, and Bailey Zappi. What up, the Pebble? How you doing? What up, Jix? I need you guys to, first of all, hit that like button. There's one like and two viewers. One of you didn't hit like. Hit that like button. Lovey Marie. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. We're jumping right into it. I ain't wasting nobody's time today. Number one thing we're going to talk about. Will Shedeur Sanders be the number 2 quarterback this week in Pittsburgh? Kevin Stefanski couldn't give us an answer. And you know what? Right now, I am tired of Kevin Stefanski. We have to wait and we have to see how this week plays out before we see who is going to be our second string quarterback. What do you have to see? What are we waiting on? What are we talking about? It's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So you mean to tell me, from what you've seen from Shedeur Sanders from July all the way till Friday, something's going to change now? It's Wednesday. Listen, what up, Jonathan, the Pebble, Lovey Marie, and Jix? Jonathan, he's got to go now. I am so tired of Kevin Stefanski talking in circles. I've tried to be nice. What do you mean? I'm going to tell you right now, if Bailey Zappi goes from the practice squad to QB number 2, he just doesn't like Shedeur Sanders. It should be Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders. Quarterback competition, here we go. It should be the race is on. Who is going to be the future? Bailey Zappi shouldn't even be in the conversation. He should be the emergency Gatorade go-getterer. That's what he should be. What are we talking about right now? Kevin Stefanski, I'm going to tell you what. You have got to be the most annoying coach right now. Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders should get every single snap in practice. You know why? Because in July and August, we had this dumb quarterback competition with 4 quarterbacks, and it stunted the growth of Dylan Zappi. Look, I'm getting them all mixed up. Between Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders, because they had to share snaps with Kenny Pickett and Joe Flacco. And guess what? Where is Kenny Pickett and Joe Flacco right now? Oh, that's right. They're not on the team anymore. So it was a waste of time for the rookies to get their snaps, to get their reps with the receivers, with the linemen, with the running backs. You know, man, I am so on one right now. I am sorry if I sound repetitive, but I'm so done with Kevin Stefanski. I don't even care what he does from this point on. He is 4-20 in his last 24 games. Oh, I'm on one. I hate that man right now. We got to wait till the end of the week to see. Oh, Lord Jesus, help me. What up, Selmo? Tupac Shedeur, dog check. I got you.
Dog check!
Kevin's full of, yes, he is. Waterboy Zappy, Gatorade. Water sucks. It really, really sucks. This is a garbage organization. Shedeur really should be the starting quarterback. Donate to the chat if you could. I don't have a donation goal. I didn't have time to put up the graphic because I am on 10 right now. Will Shedeur be QB2 come Sunday? I don't have faith anymore. I don't think he will be, if I'm going to be honest with you, because Kevin Stefanski has the brain size of an electric mole. What is an electric mole? I don't know. Okay. Now, let me calm down for a second. Let me get to what happened this week. Joe Flacco got traded to the Cincinnati Bengals. What up, Big Dollar C? Thank you for the $10 donation.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Appreciate you, my guy.
Dog check.
Thank you. You don't get it by now. They are sabotaging Shedeur. You know what, Big Bell, man? You know what, Big Bell? You know what, BB? You might be right. I'm telling Big Bell, BB, Big Bell, my boy. You could be on to something, especially if he comes out as QB3. And you know what I don't want to hear? Big Bell, Jix, Big Dollar, AAA, whoever, all 17 in here right now with the 11 likes. You know what I don't want to hear and what I'm tired of hearing and what I'm hearing? I'm stuttering. I'm tired of hearing. Well, you know, we want the perfect game plan for Shedeur Sanders. We want to make sure we set him up for success. We want the perfect plays. We don't want him to come in the QB2 situation where we don't have a plan. What is this, kindergarten? A perfect plan. A perfect plan. A blueprint. You act like the dude's 5 years old and has never played football before. You act like the playbook for Dylan Gabriel is like a Peyton Manning playbook where he's dissecting the defense, calling audibles, calling out blitzers, doing Omaha 85 times. What are we talking about? If Dylan Gabriel, God forbid, got hurt or had to go out for a series, he can run that dink and dunk offense that they were calling last Sunday. Dump it off to the running back. Dump it off to the tight end. Roll out. Dump it off here. Throw it 10 yards. He can run that same offense. What are we talking about? We need the perfect plan for success. I'm crashing out with the excuses that we are using not to make this man QB2. What are we... The name of the stream should be called, what are we talking about? Deshaun Watson might be QB2 by week 8. Don't doubt it. I told you, Corey Watson. Jix, I'm believing you in AAA at this point. Deshaun Watson probably will play before Shedeur Sanders. It is the most excuse made that I have ever heard for a quarterback not to be QB2. You would think Deshaun Watson went to DeVry University, and that's where he played quarterback. Okay. What up? Where is T-Dog at? Shedeur needs to be ready. He needs to be. Let me tell you something. If you're playing for your future right now, we're a 1-4. Okay. We have Dylan Gabriel, who has one start at the quarterback position. He played average. He played okay. Didn't turn the ball over. Didn't have many deep throws is what I want to see from him now. If we're going to evaluate Dylan Gabriel, his short game is immaculate. He can throw the ball short. That's beautiful. Great job. Now I want to see him throw the ball down the field. That's the next thing I want to see from Dylan Gabriel. I seen tape where he missed a couple of reads. He missed a seam throw to David Njoku on a 3rd and 7. That would have been a touchdown. Some people say, well, you know, the end was coming around. No. Step up in the pocket, make the throw. Was a touchdown. The game could change. I want to see him evolve from his first game. What can he do? And I also want to see Shedeur Sanders play with some talent. He hasn't played with talent yet. No disrespect to second stringers, but the guys he played with aren't playing on Sunday. He has not played with a guy that has routinely played on Sundays. So how can you evaluate Shedeur Sanders? You can't. You keep babying him with a pacifier. AAA, I would not be mad if Haslam fires Stefanski and AB right now. Move up shorts until the season's end. Thank you, AAA. Appreciate you.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
I feel like Haslam makes all the decisions and Kev is just up his little errand boy. I don't know. Maybe Kevin is this stupid The timeout management at the end of the game wasn't too bright. Sean Moody, I appreciate you. I got something for you, Sean. I'm going to read you an answer from Kevin Stefanski. When asked about what he needs to see from Sanders this week, I wouldn't say there's one thing you need to see. In my role, I have to do what's best for our players, our team. I'm very, very invested in our player development, our young players' development, our quarterback development. So any decision I make, I want to just make sure that I'm doing what's right for our players. Will you answer the darn question? He said, what do you need to see from Sanders? And Sean Moody, he didn't answer the question. He just talks in circles. I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out, y'all. I can't take Kevin Stefanski. Sanders will be QB1 after Sunday. Y'all didn't notice Kevin brought in another quarterback after Shedeur's first preseason game and gave him half of his reps. In Rams games, he gave him all the players they cut the next day. What up, Big Bell? What up, Scott from Florida? Gabriel has no accuracy over 15 yards. Shedeur has the arm, but Steph won't let him shine. Always defended Stefanski. I did too, the Pebble. I did too, man. I did. And you guys know I did. Here's the thing. I have a theory. And you guys tell me if I'm wrong or if I'm right. I think Kevin Stefanski doesn't want to be wrong. And this is why I say that. For everybody that says I hate Baker Mayfield, I don't hate Baker Mayfield. I hate some of his fans. That's who I hate, okay? I don't hate Baker Mayfield. I hate some of his fans, okay? I don't hate Baker Mayfield. Right now, Kevin Stefanski, Carolina, and St. Louis was wrong about Baker Mayfield. Definitely Kevin Stefanski and Carolina. They didn't wait long enough. Especially Carolina with Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield. They didn't wait long enough. They didn't have a conversation. They didn't say, wait, maybe let's give him another chance. They let him go, and now he's flourishing in Tampa Bay. This is why I say this. He wanted Dillon Gabriel. He went to the third round to get Dillon Gabriel. Nobody was going to get Dillon Gabriel in the third round. Nobody was foaming at the mouth to get Dillon Gabriel in the third round. He didn't want Shedeur Sanders in the fifth round. But Shedeur Sanders is here. So if Dillon Gabriel happens to not play well, or for some reason Shedeur Sanders gets in the game, and he's better than Dillon Gabriel, then that doesn't make Kevin Stefanski look good. Why did we overdraft for Dillon Gabriel? I think pride is getting in the way. You whiffed on Baker Mayfield a little early. For the ones that say I hate Baker Mayfield, I don't. He's balling out. And now, if Shedeur is better than Dillon Gabriel, the one you went into the third round to get your guy, how does that make you look? That's my theory. I could be wrong. Maybe it's not a pride thing. Maybe Shedeur is that bad that he can't outbeat Bailey Zappi. I don't think that's true at all. And he sees something we don't see. I don't think that's true at all. I think his pride is getting in the way. But one thing I never defended was his lack of passion in his media answers. And now I just feel disappointed, not even mad. The success of the QB isn't solely on a head coach. Come on, his play calling has turned into a high school level playback. It's like Waterboy when the Fonz opened the playbook and it said football for dummies. What up, Darren? I think Shedeur will play, but it will be after Zappi and Watson. Then he's not playing. There's no way they're going to play, what would that be? Flacco, Gabriel, Zappi, Watson, then Shedeur. You know why? Because Gabriel is going to get the longest leash that there could be before they would get to Bailey Zappi. And then if Watson gets in, he's playing the rest of the season because he's getting paid $748 million to play football. They're not playing anybody after Deshaun Watson. So if that happens, he's not playing football, and I'm going to find another organization to root for. I am done with this stupid franchise. If that scenario plays out. And you know what? I'm not putting nothing by anything anymore. For those who came in, I'm sorry. Hello. Hit the like button for me. Hit the share. Do you think Shedeur Sanders will be QB2 Sunday against the Pittsburgh Steelers? Let me know in the chat. I have been crashing out since I've went live because the fact we're asking this question has made me question life. Seriously. What am I doing with my life that this is the question that Bailey Zappi could go from the practice squad to QB2 is astonishing to me. Let me know in the chat. Cleveland Browns organization, fans, media, more concerned with narratives that equals a losing culture. That's facts. But what if Watson miraculously comes back and is good again? You know what, Jix? You know what, man? I wouldn't even know what to think at this point because I don't think that's possible. But if he did, I would owe him a huge apology because I am so out on Deshaun Watson. No, he will not. He better be. I don't like it, but it's the Browns. You know what's going to be funny? Joe Flacco will go up to Cincy, drop back like a statue, and light teams up with those receivers. Very good. You know what? I was going to talk about that. Trade for A.J. Brown, and Browns are contenders. What up, Luke Williamson? It's a very good point you make there. I don't think Shedeur Sanders is going to be QB2 come Sunday. Because if he was going to be QB2, they just would have made him QB2 today. There's nothing else you need to see. There is nothing that Shedeur Sanders can do from today till Friday to make you go, oh God, there it is. There it is. That's what I was waiting on. Oh, my God. Yes, that's our quarterback too right there. He had to do that. Now I'm sold. That you weren't sold on Monday or Tuesday or today. And now yep, that's our quarterback too. Now we can go ahead and put him in. What are we talking about? He's not going to. I don't think he's going to be because Kevin Stefanski is dumber than a frog hopping across the street on a Sunday afternoon. It's just, that's what it is. Bailey Zappi has an 85% chance to be our QB2 on Pittsburgh, and I want to throw up my lunch. I can't. Diane, I can't. How you doing, Diane? I can't, Diane. I just can't. I can't defend that man anymore. I want him fired today. We should have kept Mike Vrabel. I want him fired today. This makes no sense of what we're doing. You're trying to look at the future, but you won't give your future a chance. Make it make sense. Browns just going to Browns the whole situation. I'll be happy for the Browns if DW4 comes back and is good, but I won't apologize for hating on him. He is a trash human. I'm hating on him because he wasn't good, and I defended him. Listen, I let God deal with you for whatever you do as a human. God and the courts, whatever you do, if the courts set you free, then hey, that's the judicial system. But then you got to deal with God. Only you and your skeletons know what you've been doing. I let the big man upstairs deal with that. I ain't going to judge you because I ain't nobody. I'm going to judge you on your play on the field. And on the field, you sucked. And I defended you. Now I'm out because you're making me look bad. I'm on the mic defending you and you played like a bum. Joe Flacco will beat the Packers twice this season. Stefanski's equals Frogger confirmed. I haven't seen one fan that trusts the Cleveland Browns, but when it comes to Sanders saying he's not ready, they take what the Browns say as gospel. You guys telling on yourself. Who said? Wait a minute. Whoa. Wait a minute. You can't come in here and lie on me. No, you came on here and lie on me. You better be talking about Twitter fans. Wait a minute. Whoa. Don't you lie on me. Wait a minute. Why need a sound effect for lying? Don't you lie on me. I ain't got one for lying. What are you talking about? I just been out here spazzing out. What are you talking about? You better be talking about them Twitter fans that make no sense, typing with their peanut butter fingers. They get on my last nerves, Hollywood. I know you ain't talking about me. You see me crashing out. I'm crashing out. I can't take it, man. I can't. Help me. Not you. Okay. We're cool. We're good again, Hollywood. We're good again. Hey, Cheryl, I'm just crashing out. I thank everybody for being in here for my crash out session for Shedeur Sanders not yet being named quarterback 2. Okay? But we got something else to talk about. Dog check. I got you.
Dog check!
We got something else to talk about. Amen, the Pebble. I'm just saying the Pebble. That's how I deal with these things. God is going to handle him for whatever he's done. Also, what's up with Stefanski and his love for trash players like Ford? Judkins has 2 touches in the whole first half after he got TD called back. Hollywood, I'm just saying, man. Hollywood, listen, let me talk to you for a second. Don't let Twitter Browns fans speak for us all. Because Twitter Browns fans, not all, but can be some of the worst, man. They get on my nerves. I'll be reevaluating my life. After the Chubb deal, I am done with expecting anything out of players. I don't care anymore. If they can play, put them in. What up, Cody? There's something else we need to talk about as Browns/Shedeur or whoever you like on the Browns fans. I don't blame you if you're not Browns fans at this point. I'm stuck here, okay? After what they did to this man right here that I'm pointing at, number 24, that Triple A just said, listen, there's no loyalty in sports. Get your money. Tell the owners to shove it. Get your money, players, because they don't care about you. Okay. Let's talk about why the Cleveland fans are not demanding change. Diane, listen, I'm demanding change right now. I'm crashing out. But guess what, Diane? I don't have a big enough platform. Nobody cares what I think. If I was famous, chat, they would have cut my mic off. Okay. Let's talk about this. The the real quarterback competition begins now. If Shedeur is QB2. And here's why. That little stupid competition we had in August doesn't even matter. You know why? Because I already said it. 2 of the QBs are not even here. So why would you even have a 4 quarterback competition to begin with that tells you the level of ineptitude we were dealing with? Another reason why he needs fired immediately. And you guys know, I took up for Kevin Stefanski. I have witnesses who yelled at me in the chat that said, bro, He's not good. And I said, give him a chance. We have wasted time and effort with two quarterbacks that are not here. We are 1-4. And the real competition starts now. And here's why. If and when Shedeur is named quarterback too, he's the only one that should be part of the quarterback competition with Dillon Gabriel. This is when it begins, and here's why. Dillon Gabriel is clear-cut starter for this team. But if Shedeur is named quarterback too, every throw is pressure for Dillon Gabriel. Every mistake is pressure for Dillon Gabriel. Every practice rep, every read, every film session. And here is why. Having a backup quarterback that fans want to see, that national media want to see, that almost everybody wants to see besides your family, and you have that type of pressure on you, that's a competition. And from Shedeur's side of it, wait a minute. If you're this good, you said yourself, look at these guys. I'm tongue-in-cheek here. I mean, I see the play. I see it. I can do what's going on around this league, tongue-in-cheek. If you're this good, why aren't you starting over Dillon Gabriel? Now, I know why. But they're going to want to know why. So if you do get the chance and you play, you better look better than Dillon. You better. Because this is what competition's about. If you go out there and you look just like Dillon Gabriel, then it's they both suck. Right? You can't perform just like Dillon Gabriel. And we can't just say, well, he looks better than Dillon. Like they said, he looks better than Flacco. What does that mean? Flacco was trash. We've got to say, that's that dude. If Shedeur comes in, that's why he should have been starter all along. And we all knew it. And for Dillon, why he's starting, he's got to make it hard for everybody. Do we even want to take him out? Why do we need to see Shedeur if dude is balling, putting up numbers? That's what these two need to do. Put pressure on each other. That's the real competition now. It's not about four quarterbacks taking reps with a little QB tracker. Because it's really not a competition. Because you're not getting equal the reps. That's what I want to see. But will we see it? We'll have to wait and see come Sunday when Kevin Stupid makes his decision. Browns still owe Winston, Flacco, DTR, and Pickett money this year. Just shows that this team can't pick and stay with a QB. More pressure, the better. Sanders thrives in pressure. Money thrown in the trash. Yes, even Judkins don't know what they did in the preseason. Ooh, listen, Judkins, let's not start this dude. This dude here. He looked better than DG when he played in the NC preseason game. NC. Oh, Carolina. Okay. What up, Casey? What up, Casey? I just get hyped when I see a name I don't remember. What up, Casey? I think they're afraid of Shedeur actually being the franchise QB. I don't think they know how to act. I already said it. I think Kevin Stefanski's pride is getting in the way. He doesn't want to admit he was wrong in drafting Dillon at the third round where nobody was looking for him. He could have got him in the 5th round, the 6th round, the 7th round, heck, the 20th round. There's not 20 rounds. That's my point. You're new, Casey. Casey, welcome to the squad. Subscribe. Turn on your notifications. And the tribal chief wants to welcome you.
Acknowledge me. Acknowledge me.
And if you don't know who that is Roman Reigns, your OTC. So that's just my personal opinion about the quarterback competition that should be going on for the rest of the season. That's just me. Now, AAA brought up something, and I'm going to get to it. Joe Flacco, former Raven, former Bronco, former Jet, former Brown, former Colt, former Brown again. That's every stop he's been to in his career. Joe Flacco is going to ball out in Cincinnati, and I'm going to tell you why. He has no pressure at all. Joe Burrow is the de facto franchise quarterback. He knows when Joe comes back, Joe Flacco is on the bench forever. He has superstar wideout Jamar Chase. He has T. Higgins. He has Chase Brown in the backfield where he can throw 2-2. He's got nothing to lose. He gonna throw touchdowns. He gonna throw interceptions. He gonna get sacked because that line sucks. He gonna throw 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and he gonna look like a Bengal. I ain't gonna say a dog. He gonna look like a Bengal. Mark it. October 8th, 5:31 p.m., Joe Flacco is going to air it out for Cincinnati. There is no pressure. He has nothing to lose. He is the backup quarterback. There's no questions about it. He is holding his seat for Joe Burrow. Okay? Watch. Jamar Chase and T. Higgins is better than Jerry Jeudy and Cedric Tillman by miles. And Jake Browning is so bad. Joe Burrow ain't stepped in the not Joe Burrow, I'm sorry. Joe Flacco ain't stepped in the facility and they said our starting quarterback on Sunday is Joe Flacco. So you mean to tell me, Kevin Stefanski, you need to wait and see about your QB2. Cincinnati, they said we ain't gotta wait. He ain't stepped in the building. We don't care. That's our starter. And don't give me, wow, he's played 15 years. That's the starting quarterback. Ain't played a practice. We talking about the quarterback number 2. And we got to see? Get me out of here, Kevin Stefanski. Do you think DG loses Sunday upstairs will make them play Sanders? Do you think Stefanski doesn't know how to coach a QB like Shedeur, and that's what he's afraid of? No, I think he doesn't want to be wrong. I'm telling you. I think he can coach Shedeur because Shedeur's skill set is perfect for Kevin Stefanski. It's perfect. Shedeur's a pocket passer with the ability to run. Shedeur Sanders already throws better than Deshaun Watson could ever pray in his entire lifetime. No matter what lifetime and no matter who he wants to pray to, he already throws better than Deshaun Watson. In Clemson, in Houston, in Cleveland. His skill set is perfect for Kevin Stefanski, whether it wants to be play action, roll out from under center, shotgun. He's a thrower of the football. He can beat Kirk Cousins with mobility. So that's not the problem. I truly think he doesn't want to be wrong. Now, AAA, does it mean I'm right? No, I'm wrong all the time, AAA, and you know this. It's just what I think. I think it's an ego thing. I think it's a pride thing, and I don't think he wanted Shedeur Sanders in to begin with. I think he wanted Dylan Gabriel because he is a computer and he processes things. Like I said, I could be wrong. Honestly, I would rather have been upset if they drafted an offensive lineman in the 3rd and got Gabriel as an undrafted free agent, even if he started over a 5th round pick. SS12 as an undrafted free agent or even a receiver. What are Cleveland fans going to do? I want to cry, Diane. I'm going to cry, if you want to be honest. I want to be in tears. He will just be flexing over there. Jamar Chase has more tackles than Chris Jones. That's what you think. You may be right, AAA. Maybe he can. But if he can't coach Shedeur Sanders, what does that say about Kevin Stefanski? Because if you can coach Jacoby Brissett, if you can coach DTR, then you should be able to coach Shedeur Sanders because he's better than both of them. No disrespect. And if you can coach P.J. Brown, then you can coach Shedeur Sanders because he's better than all three of them right now. Right now, he's better than all three of them, in my humble opinion. But that's just me. It's just me. Like I said, it's just my opinion. Doesn't mean my opinion is right. I appreciate everybody in here, man. Thank you. Hit the likes, all that great stuff. Thank you. Case Keenum, yes. If you can coach Case Keenum, you can coach Shedeur Sanders. And he made Case Keenum a stud in Minnesota when he was the OC. I wouldn't say a stud in Cleveland. Maybe he only can coach sucky QBs. Is that what you're saying, AAA? You're trying to be nice and polite? Is that what you're trying to say, AAA? He only can coach sucky QBs? Is that what y'all trying to say? Huh? Huh? I told you, Diane, we're going to cry. We're going to cry, Diane. We're going to cry. Crap. My headphones came out. Hold on. My bad. 1 second. But that's all I got about today, man. I was shocked about the Flacco trade. I didn't see that coming. Neither did Kevin Stefanski. He said, they called us. But you didn't have to accept it. You could have said no. You could have said no. You didn't have to take the trade when they called you. I didn't understand that part either. I didn't understand that part either. You didn't have to accept the trade. I was shocked they called us. Hang up. 42 months, AAA. That's what you were saying. Got you.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Dog check.
Stefanski will get fired and Watson will be good again. Two things that won't happen because the Browns are dumb. But that's all I got for you guys today, man. Thank you for showing up to my crash out. I call it my crash out. Thank you so much for showing up to my crash out. I think Shedeur is the future. They should build around him this offseason by drafting receivers and linemen. TG614, you may be new. TG614, let me help you out so your crash out won't be like me. You're talking logically here, TG614. The Browns don't do logical. I agree with you. But you know what, TG614, you know what Twitter Browns fans, if Hollywood is still in here, you know what they want them to do? They want them to draft the quarterback already without even giving these two a chance. Get a quarterback. I'm like, bro, the ones we have now haven't even played. Get a quarterback. And that's probably what the Browns will do because they don't think logical. But I agree. We need to build up our line. We need to get some weapons. But they don't think logically here in Cleveland. So we'll see what happens. Should at least got another player in the trade. Well, Jonathan. It's Flacco. It's Flacco. We're lucky we got a pick. What do you mean? A pick and a player for Flacco? He's 40. I'm surprised we got a pick. You want a player? Too? Who do you think AB is? You just want straight robbery. Yeah, we want Jamar Chase too. Like, what? Hold on. Like, what do you think this is? What do you think we are? We want Jamar Chase, and we'll give you Flacco and a 6th rounder. Like, what are we doing here? Hold on now. Hold on, Jonathan. Hold on now. I like the way you think, but I don't think they're getting that for Joe Flacco, my guy. I don't even think you can get that for prime Joe Flacco, let alone second stint Cleveland Brown Joe Flacco. We had to add on a pick for them to take him. All right, we'll give you a pick too. Just take him away. I don't know how many 5th and 6th round picks we have. That's a good question. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure. Not sure at all. Oh, we moved up around. That's even worse. He's that bad. We just said, we'll move up. Get rid of him. We just moved up around. Even better. Even better. We just moved up around. Why blame Gronk? What did Gronk do? Why are we blaming Gronk? Blame Gronk for what? Let's blame Gronk. What did Gronk do? What did Gronk do? Hopefully he answers here. But that's going to be it for me, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming through. Dog checks around.
Dog check! Dog check! Dog check!
Keep your notifications on. Who knows what's going to happen next in Cleveland Browns world. But until next time, you know the drill. It's all love. Peace.